I know we've got the House of Valor to deal with, and I promise you we will do that at some point. But no. It is time to return to Rathir! As we are taking the trip to a place which I just forgot its fucking name. I was building it up for so long, I was taking it as slow as possible because I couldn't remember the fucking name Melsenshire. Oh, god damn it, I suck. Now, we could do the DLC, but I just feel like I want to save that until I'm unbelievably high level. I want the best quality gear out of that I can possibly get, and I'm sure for some reason some random ass pirate has a god tier robe that literally beats this living goddess's. I don't know how that's even possible, but let's not question it. Pirates are way cooler than gods, I don't know what you're talking about. Elund Karth already dealt with you. Agarth himself, haven't dealt with you in forever. Hey, to you too. House of Vengeance.
The House of Vengeance are, bar none, the fiercest, strongest, most downright unstoppable creatures in the land. Not that they have a lot.
So can they maybe fucking do something?
After all,
you know, about the
Gadflow
war?
was the one who started the damned war.
Oh, they're Winterfell. Of course, which is why they're in the east. Well, we're totally fucked. Maybe the House of the House of Vengeance have something to do with the Tuatha. It wouldn't surprise me. It'd make me shit myself, but it definitely wouldn't surprise me.
The ships
Talk
are
to me,
loading now
Dogwin.
for Melsenshire. Are you ready to board?
Oh, the tiny penis boy decided to make a second trip. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. He must really miss me. He must just want to take a piece of my wang for his own. You will never extend, my friend. Never again. Take me to Melsenshire. Oh, here we go. There have been so few cutscenes in the entire game that when we finally get one, and it's as, well, I was about to say as badass as this, I'm looking at a beam. I'm just looking at a single wooden beam. What could be cooler?
Why must we fight a war that you know we will not win?
You would
Who are
still
you?
ask that, Talara. After
Oh,
all
Talara.
you've seen.
Until I get an answer, Fate Weaver. Until then.
Why do we fight?
What an angsty little smurf you've become.
Because there is hope. Because only through battle can we break the chains that fate has forged. Don't you see? We have been given a chance. And though some of us will die, we will die knowing that our lives were finally our own. That we are no longer slaves.
We are so
to the
getting blown
whims
out of the
fate.
fucking water.
Would you throw it away? Just for fear of another defeat? Not
Yes, and I highly recommend it
I
right now.
will
Looking at that
fight.
fucking thing.
And if I die knowing that I have made a choice. And this choice, for good or for ill, was my own.
Remember when you were just a comic relief alcoholic? Those were the fucking days. No, shit was just so different back then, man. And it looks just like Rathir. I feel right at home. I'm surprised how green things are. I expected the land of the Winterfell to just not grow anything. Must be icy and fucking hellish all around, but no. Oh, thanks, dude. I mean, you did tell me that when I first showed up on the other side of the fucking dock as well. So do you just not trust me anywhere? Go fuck yourself. Thanks, buddy. I'm sure those planks of wood that you bring into the war effort are going to be absolutely paramount. You know, I mean, you could have brought swords or just, like, actually tried to fight yourself or anything. I mean, you've got manual labor muscles. You could probably punch a Tuatha to death if you tried hard enough, but no, planks of wood. Planks of wood will be our savior. Random Alpha soldier? Who the hell are you? You another captain? Nope, just no one I can talk to. Come on, this smells sincere. There's gotta be shit going on. There's gotta be the utmost of shit going on. The coolest shit of all time. But no, just grave diggers. And someone is completely insulting that out of me. If you don't think I will last long, and everyone has basically accepted I'm the last chance you motherfuckers have, why are you even bothering? Just kill yourselves. Trust me, it'll be a lot fucking easier. Grand advice from Uncle Strike right there. Just the greatest advice anyone could ever possibly give.
Just like she promised. Another 10 years, and I might have started to doubt.
It's been a literal decade. You were just sitting with like 3 of your boys in the constant forest orgy for 10 full years, just forgetting that the war effort is even going on.
Not exactly
Fuck
the
her, man.
heroes of legend, but you're a welcome sight nonetheless.
I'm legendary to like 5 different factions at this point. I'm way better than anything else we could have sent. Let's have a lovely casual conversation about the siege.
I was just a child before the siege started. I joined the army because I dreamed of becoming a hero like the great General Tillera. Funny thing, dreams.
I mean, you're kind of doing it. You're doing way better than Tillera. But you were a child? When Tillera was, like, in her prime? I thought she was, like, 30. You also now outrank her. You did better than your dreams and you're still complaining? I mean, I guess you are imminently about to die, but it's something.
Cluricon is all swamp, jungle, and death. Have you ever tried fighting an army in a place like this? It's hot, wet, and it always smells like something died, because something did.
Can we just let them have Cluricon then? Why do we want this shithole? You literally just complained about, before you even mentioned the shit that dies constantly, you basically said you absolutely hate everything about it. Just move. Wrath is pretty nice. We'll just let the Winter Fae have the winter fucking place, and just, they'll be happy with that. I mean, they want a complete and utter world domination, but I mean, come on. I'm sure we can talk him out of it. Seems like this Gadflow fella is a reasonable guy.
We've been the front line of this war for the last decade. The fact that Mel-Sen-Shir still stands at all is a testament to all we've sacrificed.
Or just how much the Tuatha suck ass. And they most certainly do suck ass.
The General's army used to defend us, but that was before the Tuatha started summoning Niskaru to join them. Tillera's forces never stood a chance. Still, she blamed herself and went into exile. We could have used her here, but heroes only show up when you really need them, right?
You did really need them. How many people have died since she fucking left? Just because, like, 4 people remain doesn't mean this is a good time for her to just show back up. There's nothing to even save anymore.
Those
Tuatha
bastards keep squeezing us and squeezing us. Well, it's time for them to see what we mortals can do.
Does it happen to be squeezing? Do we squeeze even harder? Because I highly doubt it. Because once they're done squeezing, they could just shoot themselves and come back with a very, very new, magnificent body to squeeze extra hard. I think we're just a little bit fucked. Unless, you know, we can invent the vice. I guess that would be pretty helpful.
When
Winter Court
was built, the Winter Fae weren't the friendliest of neighbors, but they were nothing like the Tuatha they've become.
Maybe we should have just never settled on their land. We know the Alfar have homeland. Why are we even doing this? To be fair, the Tuatha are a bit in the right. They're doing it all wrong, and they overthrew the Winter Court. But we have basically just come along and, under sort of the guise of trying to make friends and everything, we've shown up on their land, cut down the nature they strive to fucking protect and everything, and just sort of moved in and become a bigger presence than they ever were. Like, I know it's fate and this is what has to fucking happen, but maybe now I'm here we can change that and actually try being decent fucking people? No? No, fine, okay. I didn't expect that to work. We're here to help.
To see the fortress before it falls. I've seen her stand for the last 10 years, but the end, I think, has finally come. Our scouts report that the Tuatha are massing, and in their wake we've seen it. The Niskaru Lord, Baelor, has come for Mel-Sen-Shir at last.
Oh, shit, he's a lord, huh? Baelor, I'm not concerned. I think we might want to be, and I think it would be insulting if we're not, considering this man probably lost like 40 of his own fucking family members to like a single Niskaru arsehole. Sometimes it feels like my guy forgets that he's the only person in the entire world half decent at combat. We should strike first.
They expect us to hide behind the walls of Mel-Sen-Shir. Instead, we'll rush the field and delay the Baelor's arrival. That leaves the Witch Knight. Malwyn is
who the fuck's that again?
The Tuatha forces, and likely the one who has made a pact with the Baelor. You and Tillera will be part of an effort to kill him. If we can kill Witch Knight Malwyn, then the Baelor may run rampant in the field, and in the chaos we can rout the Tuatha. It is much to hope for, but that's the plan.
So we're hoping we can just turn it against him because, like, the spell will be broken? Has she corrupted this motherfucker? Is her magic genuinely more powerful than the big fucking brain of a Tuatha lord? Dude, they completely, like, overtook. Let me try that again. My brain is not working. Let me take a big sippy. the only other Niskaru lord that we've ever come across before, which has a name way too fucking stupid for me to ever try and remember again, the one we took on with the Warsworn. They basically completely overtook the mind of one of those most powerful, wise, god-tier mages of all time. And, like, multiple, they basically amassed a fucking army with it. Yet, no, this guy's stupid enough to just have a little bit of a magical tickle climb into his ears, just get the fuck around with his brain just ever so slightly, and then he's completely subservient? You got this giant fucking ogre man as your little sub-slut. I don't believe you. Where will you be?
Goes to General Talera and yourself. My place is with my brothers and sisters, on the ground and against the enemy. When you're ready,
is
come
it?
Meet me by
With
the
a voice like that,
We've
is
hidden
it?
from these nightmares long enough. Now we must face them, and perhaps we'll live to see the morning.
This was like a really fucking important conversation. This was the arrival to Melsen Shear, where the war has been raging this entire time and what the game is built to forever. And we get here and we're greeted by a man who talks like this, who sounds like he really fucking couldn't care less. Like, oh, this is the survival of everyone I've ever loved. Fuck it, I'm sure it'll be fine. Just give it a go, I guess. No planning necessary. Just, come on, make this sound important. This is what your whole game is built to. I don't understand voice actors that just don't sound like they care. Maybe it was asked to sound like he's despondent and sort of doesn't have a whole lot of faith that this shit could go well, but I mean, our arrival, the arrival of Talera, a straight up war hero, has been worshipped or despised for the last 10 years, depending who you are. She shows up and everyone's just sitting around, acting like they don't give a single ever-loving fuck. This is pathetic. And I just spoke to him, so who the hell cares? Are you ready?
Malwyn and his forces bested me 10 years ago, and I've been
I'm really disappointed by this.
Since then. If I'm not ready now, then I don't deserve another chance.
You didn't think I'd miss this,
Aelin?
did you? I hope you're ready
Hey,
for what
I
lies
guess.
ahead.
Is this the end of the game? Because I still don't even know who you are. I guess we defend Melsen Shear, then we charge on Alabastra, and it's just over? I think we're a lot closer to the end than we realized. The House of Vengeance
has always embraced their anger. Before Gadflow, they accepted it and controlled it. Now they wield it like a pair of swords. When mortals were welcomed into the Feylands, vengeance already despised us as interlopers. When Gadflow declared war, they were already on his side.
It looks like this is one faction I will never be able to join, huh? Unless I'm just somehow able to achieve my dream of being the supreme leader of the entire fucking world. If I just become King Jong-un, or I channel Kim Jong-un, maybe they will fall in love with me. Maybe I can just lead every single faction the world could ever possibly shit out. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. That's happened with everyone else. I was guessing you'd show up.
To make jokes. These people are scared, and your chances are slim, with or without that spear.
How was that a joke? That was just a statement.
Ago. You may be able to change that, but the Tuatha aren't taking any chances. Prepare to fight, and be ready to die.
Don't really want to die, though, to be honest, because no one is making this seem worth dying for. Can anyone sound panicked? Can there be some music? Can the game actually try? What's going on? Alright, welcome to Melsen Shear. Tiniest fucking city of all, I guess. Oh no, everyone, run around, panic, or, cheer. Actually stand up and give a shit. The heroes of our time have arrived.
I don't care if the bartender's
No.
manning the ramparts. Someone has to have a drink for sale.
This guy just wants to get absolutely wasted? That's his only personality? Okay, I guess maybe you'll be interesting. At least you're someone who exists. Talk to me.
You've got plenty of coin.
Maybe it's meant to be doing like some kind of silent reflective moment. But my character barely even is a character. Most of my dialogue options, like if it was like, hey, tell me about Melsen Shear, even that would have more personality, like Dragon Age Origin style, or, any CRPG ever style with like the numbered options and everything. You wouldn't really need to do much writing. Just even if he had a few more words, I would maybe care about my guy. I like Letharoon, purely because I've been with him for about 110 hours, but no one can tell me he has any personality. General Talera.
Once. back before the siege. She bought a pair of boots from me.
This sums up everything. That line sums up my huge fucking disappointment with this place. General Talera, legendary fucking war hero of the Dokkalfar, disappeared for 10 years after a horrible, horrible, horrible defeat. Finally returns with this mystical fucking artifact. There should be a party of people being like, what the fuck, she's insane and she abandoned us years ago, I despise her. And there should be a party being like, one fucking hope, oh my god, at last. Like, why is there nothing? No fanfare, no anything. It's like people don't even want to save Melsenshir. It's like people don't even want to live. I hate this. Ill-indulgent.
Melsenshir all my life. Sold my first potion when I was no taller than a boggart.
Oh good, a child drug dealer. Exactly who I want to meet in this situation. Melsenshir.
Before the war started, and it will be my home long after, no matter the outcome.
So you're just gonna sit under all the rubble? Just forever crushed? It'll probably be your home when you're a fucking corpse, because you'll just be buried in the ground for all time. But, sure. Whatever, buddy. Don't follow my advice. Don't fucking run away. This is what you want. This is what you'll get. Leggings of the elixir. Hey, that's my drugged up fucking yoga pants. They are going away forever. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I have this peasant tunic, but whatever. I just want to clear a little bit of space. What is probably going to be one of the last fucking big fights the whole game has to offer. Why am I carrying these things around? Oh yeah, everyone ever was giving rewards and potions, weren't they? It was so annoying. I never, ever, 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 ever want you. I'm powerful enough. Burning Sentinel. Huh, that's actually pretty interesting. I'm never, ever, ever going to use it, but it's something, I guess. The rest is basically going to be books. Fuck it. Bye, I guess. You suck. This really sucks. Oh, he's got the evil little criminal hat. You better be interested. Everyone we have ever met with that hat has either turned out to be a murderer or just one of my favorite people in the entire game. Or, you know, both. I live on the wild side. Is this just lootable? Yes, it is. No one cares if I take your entire stock. Even though it was locked away behind the biggest fucking lock of all time. You just don't give a shit. Okay, Rialtus.
Can I interest you in something?
I don't know. Who are you? I really hope you can interest me. There's nothing else around here does.
Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the Alpha, but this war is great for business.
Oh, good. You're an utter piece of shit and I already hate you. Never mind, you're not my saving grace in this place at all, huh?
Great general, they call her. Haven't seen anything great yet.
She's been here for 2 minutes. All she's done is walk around. Okay, to be fair, that's probably on her more than you, but I mean, come on, give her a chance.
I'm just a traveling merchant. I take my wares where I can get the most profit.
What's going on in your hat, by the way? The hat looks a lot less evil because you've just sort of jammed the world's most primitive sex education device to it. What is this about? What are you supposed to be? Why do you exist and what do you sell? Terrible, terrible, terrible gear. Okay, I'm glad I checked. You disgust me. No, never another time. I'm never talking to you ever again in my whole life. Now, it looks like a Garth should be... Yep, that would definitely be him. Why are you defending the jail? Who is in the jail? What the fuck's happening? Hooray! To you too, my friend. Are you here for the battle?
You can't hide a good battle from an old hero. I wouldn't have missed this for all the wine in the House of Ballads. It's been 20 years since I've had the honor of fighting by Talera's side. They used to call her the Lady of the Lance, and they will again if I'm any judge.
Yeah, it's very, very convenient that the one thing that was ever going to save us was a lunch. A lunch? Was a lunch. We're just going to take him out for dinner. We'll talk through our differences, and we'll come to a reasonable conclusion. Yeah, sounds pretty badass, doesn't it? No, very, very convenient that it was a lance, but hey, I guess that has something to do with the inner workings of fate that I can't be bothered to understand. Ooh, I can't open up this, though. Maybe there'll be something interesting in here after all? Please? Anything. I will literally take anything. Random guy I can't talk to. Random guy I can't talk to. Random guy I can talk to. Many guys I can talk to. And by many, I mean a whole 3. How impressive. Ooh. Make that 6. There's a lot of people I can talk to. I mean, I'm sure they'll all have basically nothing interesting to say, but I mean, it's an improvement over everything else, so I will take it. Are you no one? You are no one. You are no one. You are no one. You are someone. Talk to me, Mari.
Need anything?
At least you sort of have some personality, even though your face says the complete opposite.
Mel used to be a gem to behold, but years of war have destroyed
it's funny because you're a gem crafter. Genius. Genius.
She's always been an arrogant one. I, for one, think we could have chosen a better commander.
Like me? The dude you've never ever met before, but I guess I'm pretty fucking powerful. Mari, oh god. Wydin or Vadin. Vadin sounds pretty cool.
I was not originally a sage crafter, but war breeds necessity, and I learned quickly.
Okay. Bye forever. That was interesting, I guess. Enion Gaius. Your last name's Gaius. You've got to be something.
And he'll give it back better than new.
Is that the case? At least you got cool face paint I can stare at for a while. You're way more interesting than that lady. Bronwyn Send, whoever the fuck that is.
Sword, the greatest champion of the Alpha army.
Can we maybe give her the big pointy stick then? The big pointy stick that's going to save every elf ever? No? It stays on the completely shunned, shamed idiot? Good. Good. Great sign. Oh, you trained me. And I'm already way too good. Damn. Oh no, I'm not actually good enough. What do you even train me in? Is it ever gonna say? Not unless I check the map and I'm a lazy cunt. So, Melsenshire.
I knew about how terrible the siege was when I arrived. My brother had told me. He was killed the day before I was drafted.
Oh, buddy.
Tell me about yourself. Almost a year. I guess you could call me a veteran at this point. Before the war, I worked for one of the
your brother got slaughtered a year ago? And you sound, oh boy, so very jolly about it. No, this should be breaking you down inside. You should sound gruff and be like a, this is why I fight kind of guy. But no, they didn't think of that. They didn't think that personalities are a thing that characters need.
Perhaps the Ariad will invite me to their ranks.
I have no idea what that is, but if you can give me a fucking faction to take away some of this boredom, I will appreciate it. Who the fuck are they?
Elite of the Alpha army. I'm hoping to prove myself worthy of joining their ranks.
With a face like that, I highly fucking doubt it. Especially because you chose the fucking hot topic eyebrow ring. Just choose some face paint. Face paint over jewelry in this game every single time.
More than I was expecting. Of course, judging by the rubble, I suppose it used to be bigger.
You're such an arsehole. Shouldn't you, I don't know, slightly fucking care since this is the capital? Is it the capital? Maybe Rathir is, I don't know. This is a big, important fucking place to the survival of mankind, and elf-kind, and gnome-kind, and just kind in general, I guess. Matcham Hawkins, your last name's Hawkins.
I was a chandler before I received my draft notice.
Just realised that Hawkins means, like, son of Hawk. Yet it sounds so pathetic. It sounds like an adorable, regular-ass human name. But when you think about where its name has come from, like Hawkkin, that's fucking cool. Like, child of the Hawk? That's badass as hell. Alright, well, I like you a little bit more just because I made a fucking revelation while I was talking to you in my tiny little mind that everyone has probably already figured out many, many years ago. But I can talk to every single one of you, can't I? Ragnarsen, Bronwyn, who's the first sword or whatever the fuck, and this lovely Mohawk boy. Talk to me.
I'm the best armorer this side of the strait. If you need me to repair your gear, just say the word.
My friend, you got a little something like, you got a little schmutz. I just say schmutz, that's gross. You got quite kind of a massive fucking, your entire face is a schmutz, is what I'm trying to say. What the fuck has happened here? You think this is face paint? Look at that dude over there, he's 1,000 times cooler than you. But I guess you figured out the Stegosaurus Mohawk like 1,000 years before anyone else did. So I approve of you. General Talera.
She and the Sen sisters are old friends, you know. They grew up together in Erathel.
Oh, awesome. Not everyone despises her.
This is as good a place as any to die. Not that I plan on doing that just yet, mind you.
So we can only talk about the more boring out of the two sisters? The one who isn't the badass?
The
Okay,
woman
sure,
is a
why not?
poet with a hammer. No one forges a finer blade. Her twin sister Bronwyn is
She's a
first sword.
smith.
You don't even know what that means, do you?
Shut up! One dude said that to me like 5 minutes ago. I have a vague, sort of, maybe kind of idea.
I came
Tarek
here to
Smith.
join the fight. But with all the smithing that needs to be done, I haven't been able to escape the forge.
I mean, your last name is Smith. You are clearly fated to just stand here for the rest of your life hammering away on your own fingers. This is what you have chosen. Repair all equipped. I might as well. Probably about to go into a very, very large battle, and I just noticed that my talisman is falling apart. Not that it matters, because it's a talisman, and I never use it, but I kind of like the damage buff it gives me. And by kinda, I mean I am so very in love with it.
What may I do for you?
Ooh, you're a rogue. Or at least you like a little bit of the Feyblades. I can't tell if that's dagger or Feyblades. I forget what Feyblades look like. But for some reason you're training with a great sword? Because they couldn't be bothered to think of another animation? Okay then. I don't know what you're supposed to train me in, but I guess it's nothing I can do.
I grew up with Bronwyn in Tolera, so don't think that the only thing I can do with a blade is forge one.
I mean, you look way too cool just to be a blacksmith anyway. You're the only person who pulls off the weird-ass golden emo gangster jewelry, which are words that should just never, ever, 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 ever go together. It's like I just threw them in a fucking randomizer. But it looks cool. You're the only person who can pull it off in the entire game, and I'm kind of baffled by that. I'm kind of very impressed.
For years, the Tuatha have sought to break down these walls, and for years, they have failed.
Idiots.
will never fall.
Are you sure? Because they've got a particularly thick boy on the way. And I mean thick with like not 2, not 3, not 4, but 12 C's. So I'd say we're a bit fucked.
With both my sister and Tolera here, the Tuatha stand no chance. You will see.
This makes you ancient, you know? Someone just told us that Tolera's like 50, and you look like 19. How do the elves do it? I think the grey hair is supposed to represent that you're old because they just do not have wrinkle or technology. Realistic sack physics? I meant sag physics, but realistic sack physics just makes me so happy. Only Red Dead has realistic sack physics. Bronwyn Sen.
She has some skill with a blade, yes. Try not to make her angry.
Well, that is now the first thing I will ever try to do when I speak to her, so
Look,
let's
sister,
get to it.
It is the one who fights beside Tolera. Welcome to the battle, warrior.
Oh, I thought you were calling me sister in the sassiest fucking way possible. Let's ask about your sister. She's the hot one of the two.
Do not let her rough exterior fool you, though. None can forge a finer blade.
Dude, you are way more, like, abrasive than she is. Like, she was really easy to talk to. You kind of stare directly into my soul, and beyond my soul, deep into the fucking anus of my soul. I don't think I've ever been more violated. Please, turn away,
Since the Tuatha penned us here, Mel Senshir has become more than just our home. It is where we've made our stand.
So where exactly is the army? Because I've come across maybe 20 people in armor, or 20 people who look vaguely capable of fighting. I'm sure once that dude has finished breaking every last one of his fingers, he can maybe swing about the hammer a little bit and bonk just 1 or 2 tiny little baby Tuatha on the way in. But other than that, we have like maybe 23 warriors, and I'm 5 of them. This is not a good idea, General
is a great warrior. We are lucky that she has joined us for this next battle.
No one has bigged up a reason of why Mel Senshir is so important. Someone's even straight up said it's tiny and pathetic, which it is. It's like, I don't feel the need to defend this place. I think it's smarter to bail, regroup, and then try and retake it later, Bronwyn said.
The first sword is the greatest blade master of the Alfar army. I earned the title when I killed a Tuatha champion known as Zarastes.
What a fucking name! I wish I got to kill him! The dude with the coolest name that I took out is probably like, I don't know, Keith? Everyone we take on is nowhere near coolly named as our allies. It's really sad. And I mean, I did nearly get to take on a, not Tuatha Lord, a Niskaru Lord, but then they just sort of disappeared and none of that ever happened, so Yeah, that's really fucking cool, isn't it? But I'm going this way. I cannot go this way. I'm just done forever. There's like one dude hanging out in the fucking bowels over here, but other than that, it seems like we're done. I'm surprised there aren't any shrines I can pray to, not even Lyria? Come on, man. Ooh, what is that disgusting creature there? You don't look elven. Okay, now you look very elven, but you sort of look more fey, honestly. Got that weird-ass, jagged, my face can cut you kind of look. Talk to me.
I prefer the sanctuary of this place to the bustle of the square. There will be time enough for clamor when the battle starts.
You call that a square? It's so small. It can fit maybe 4 people at once. I don't even want to save this place. You'd be doing the fucking Alfar a favor if you torch this place to the goddamn ground.
Melsenshire has been my home for 7 years of bitter struggle. As grateful as I am for the strength of its walls, I am eager for a new horizon.
At least 3 people have now told us that they live in here, and I don't even think there's room for them. I don't think there is room for 3 separate beds. They're all just piling on top of each other. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. That is one way to build morale in a very fucked army.
It is
General
good to hear
Talera.
that she has returned. I know that in the coming battle she will be strong.
Ah yes, the coming battle. The Battle of Come.
I am a warrior, nothing more. I go where I am told. I will spill blood with my company upon the shield wall until either I fall or no enemy...